Welcome to all of you. In this video, I will teach you how to write a MATLAB code for analog and digital filters and plotting of their frequency response. Here I am assuming that you had fundamental conceptual knowledge about finite impulse response and infinite finite impulse response and their different types. In this video, I will teach you different filter designs and their different types and their impact on frequency response. And second part is the how to draw a frequency response of the design filter using the MATLAB. If you had any fundamental or conceptual problem related to these filters, then you can go through this virtual lab reference. Basically, this is a virtual lab for digital signal processing of Indian Institute of Technology, IIT Kharagpur. This is the algorithm I will use. Basically, it requires the these three steps that will be obtained from the given problem: passband and stopband ripples, passband and stopband edge frequencies, and sampling frequency. And these three will be given in the problem. Next part, our part is to calculate the order and cutoff frequency of the proposed filter. And next part is the find the filter coefficient to design this filter. And finally, we will plot a magnitude and phase response of the proposed filter. To start these MATLAB coding, before we have to know some fundamental functions of MATLAB. This is a Berthold function. By using this function, we can find out the order and cutoff frequency of the given filter. It requires four inputs. First one is the WP, that is the pass band corner frequency, and second one WS, that is stop band corner frequency. Third one is the pass band ripple, that is given in the decimal, and RS, that is a stop band attenuation. It may be ripples also. It returns N, that is the lowest order of the proposed Butterworth filter, and WN, that is the corresponding cutoff frequency. Second function is butter. This is used to obtain the transfer function coefficient of the filter, which order and cutoff frequency are taken as a input, and it returns the coefficients of these filters. By using this function, we can change according to type of the filter, that is high pass, band pass, and stop band pass filters. If you are using the for the low pass filter, you can write directly this function. And if you are using the high pass, that means we have to define the type of the filter. Here you are write high, and if you are using the stop band passer, you can write here stop. So according to that, it will modify the transfer function coefficients. After this, go through these fundamental functions, we can write the program for the design of Butterworth analog low pass filter. First, I will explain this whole program, and then we will implement this using the MATLAB, and we will see what will be the frequency response of the our filter. These are the some basic CLCs, clear all and close all. These are the some basic function that is used in MATLAB. After that, we have to give the input. That is, by using the input command, we will give the passband frequency, stop band frequency, and passband ripples that is allowed in our response. And next one is the stop band ripples, and finally we will give the sampling frequency that is used to convert the analog filter into the digital filter. Here W1, W1 and W2 are used. Basically, it is like normalized with respect to the sampling frequency and in term of radian per second. Now we have these four inputs of Berthold: W1, W2, and RP and the RS. These are the inputs which given in the problem. By using this Berthold, we get the n order of the frequency and cutoff frequency of the proposed filter. Again, but better, this function is used by using these obtained n and wn. We will get the transfer function coefficients. Next part is we are defining the omega w 0 to pi with respect to 0.01 step. This is the again frequent z function that is used to basically to obtain the amplitude and uh, angle from these transfer function coefficients with respect to w, that is varying. That means we will get the different value of amplitude and the angle according to this value of omega, w, that is the frequency. Here am represents the amplitude dB response. By using this we are converting the 20 into 20 into log 10 absolute value of the h is the magnitude of the magnitude at different value of w. Same, we are using the we are getting an angle from this function. Subplotting, these are the subplot these are some basic function of some subplotting, labeling, and this is y label and this is x label. Here y limit we are using. Why are you using this y limit? Because actually I want to you visualize this frequency response. That's why I am using here. But you can modify this value range according to our frequency response to adjust the visualization of our figure. After this, again we are using I am plotting. By using this command I am plotting our radian angle response also. After implementing this code, I received this frequency response. This is low pass. This is a low pass filter response, and this is the angle response. The second program I have written, program for the design of Butterworth high pass filter. The same program have been used, but only here we are changing according to the type of the filter. Here I am designing the high pass filter. That's why I am using the high. If you are designing band pass filter, then you can use band. If you are designing stop band, then use stop. According the same program have been used. According these inputs, after implementation this code using the MATLAB, I received this frequency response of the design filter. That is the response of the high pass filter. These are some problem, as I mentioned in practice problem. You can try these different problems and you can check what are the impact on our the frequency response. Now we are going to the MATLAB to implement this code. I am using online 2020 MATLAB program, MATLAB setup. I pasted here low pass filter response, run, gives the input passband frequency, that is 1500, stop band frequency I am using here 3000, interpassband ripple 0.2, stop band ripple 60, sampling frequency I am using 7000. You can say the same plot as I shown in the PPT we have achieved. Here you can modify these values, passband frequency, stop band frequency, and different value of the ripples and frequency sampling frequency. By varying these frequencies and ripples, you can visualize the basic fundamental about the low pass filter. The same. Similarly, I implemented the high pass filter code here, and now I am running. Enter passband frequency, the same frequency I am using that I used in last program, 3000, 0.2, 1660, and sampling frequency, that is 7000. You can see the same frequency I am using, but I am changed the program. That's why you're getting the high pass frequency response. Now, similarly, you can change these different parameter input variables, and you can get the different plot. You can also try some examples as I mentioned in the practice problem, and do if you had any problem, please comment us. Thank you.